Hello everyone.
I would like to share with you my simple image editor project. At first, let's start the app. So here is the main screen of our app. I have new button to select to pick an image. I have save button to save the image and save as for saving to another path. Draw for draw something on image. Crop is the cropping the image. And filter is for the filtering the image with the built-in filters. I have 6 filters in this app. And adjust is for the adjusting the brightness, red, green, and blue values in the image. And clear is for the clearing all these actions, events, and it returns to the original image. And at the bottom, I have the canvas to show the image. So let's start with picking a new image. So I pressed new, and let's pick the image from, where is that? It's there. So this is not the original size of the image. It resized the image according to this canvas size. If canvas size suits with height or width, it decrease the width and height with a ratio of the canvas size. So this is not the actual size of the image. The image is bigger than this. And also it saves the image with the original size of the image. So we are okay with the size of the image. So let's draw something on it. So I'm drawing a star here. Let's draw. So when I pressed the mouse button, and move the mouse, I can draw something on red color. So this is the only the color that I have. So you see that I draw a star on the image. So let's crop the image. Let's start from there and under this to take the 2% and the moon, and let's crop that here. You see that it cropped the region of interest, the region of I selected. So let's filter the image. So when I press the filter button, a new window has popped up. This is for the filtering. I told you that I have 6 filters in that app. If I press cancel, it cancels the operation with the filters. If I press apply, it applies the filter on image. So let's show the negative one. The negative filter in negatives, it takes the negative of the intensity values, opposites of the intensity values. Black and white turns the image to black and white. Sepia is for sepia filter. Emboss I have, and Gaussian blur and median blur. So let's stay with negative one. So I'm pressing cancel. You see that every operation is cancelled with filters. So let's select negative. And when the filter window is open, I cannot interact with the main screen. So I'm pressing the buttons and I cannot interact. So this is important when filter process is going on. So let's stay with negative filter, and I want to adjust some of the values. Let's decrease the brightness like 0.5, and also I want to change the R values. I can increase until 100, and also I can decrease until -100. So 100 means adding 100 to the values. Minus 100 means subtract 100 from the values. So let's add 40 to red and decrease the green and also increasing blue a little bit. So let's preview and you see that it has changed. So let's make it more reddish. I decreased green and blue and I increased just the red. So it's more reddish than original image. Let's stay with the previous operation. So we have more pinky image. So I applied this filter. So we have this image. Let's save this image. I want to save it with a different name. Let's say this is my pinky image. I want to save it on desktop. It's okay. So let's see. It has saved the image with new name. Where's that? Sorry, it's download. So and my pinky image, it's there. So you see that it's there. It has saved our image. And also I can clear all this stuff and start from the beginning. So let's going deep down to code.
In this project, I used three libraries. For GUI, for graphical user interface, I used tkinter. This is kind of one of the best known UI libraries for Python. And I used, of course, OpenCV for image processing. And I used Pillow. It returns pill when you import. It's Pillow. It's also image processing library for Python. But mostly I used OpenCV because I know OpenCV better. I used to use the OpenCV. So I used the OpenCV mostly on image processing. Pillow is just for showing the image on tkinter canvas because tkinter needs Pillow image object type to show the image. So I have init, the init initializer of the app. I have main class. This class holds all the information, instances, and objects and frames. I have file name, original image, processed image, and also these states: image is selected or not, I'm drawing or not, or cropping or not. These are the states that I have to know. The other frames like filter window and adjust window, and the custom classes that I have, edit bar and image viewer. These are the custom classes that I have written. I can show you the UI one more time. And here is the edit bar at the top with the buttons, separator under the edit bar with this black line or gray line, and I have image viewer. The green field is the image viewer. It has a canvas to show the image. Let's continue with the code and let's check the edit bar. I have button instances, button objects that I have defined and assigned, and these are the bindings. These are the event bindings for the buttons, and these are for the placements of the buttons on the UI. For tkinter, mostly pack method used for placement on UI. So new button, save as button, and the other buttons events. I have three conditions that I check all the time, all in the buttons. First of all, did I press and then release the button on the proper button, like new button? Did I press on new button and release the mouse click on new button? I'm checking this to know that this state successfully done, because maybe I can release the button on different button, so it can affect the runtime section. I have draw state. I'm checking draw state. I'm drawing or not. If I'm drawing, I'm deactivating the draw state, and if I'm cropping, I'm deactivating the crop state, because I'm picking a new image, so I don't need cropping or drawing at that moment. After that, I'm using file dialog to pick an image. I'm asking to user to open a file with the file name. So I'm reading the image with the opencv.imread function. So if it is an image, it returns the image, but if it is not, the image object will be none. So I'm checking it is none or not. If it is none, it does nothing. So because it's not an image. If it is an image, I'm storing the file name, the path of the image, and original image, and I'm showing the image on canvas on image viewer, and I'm assigning true to is image selected variable. In save button, I have again I'm checking did I pressed on button and released on button, and I'm checking images selected, crop state, draw state, and then I'm saving the processed image, of course, because original image is just for to store the original of the image. And for save button, of course, I'm saving on the current file path. I'm using imwrite for this process, and save as button is for saving with different path and different name. I'm asking to user to save to different path, maybe, or with a different name. I'm taking the original file type from the file name, and file name is from the user gave me, the user has entered, and then I'm writing, I'm saving the image with all this information, and of course I'm changing the file name that I have stored in app, because it's important, because the user has changed the file path, so I have to change it also. Draw button released event is for the drawing state, of course. For draw button. I have the my usual conditions, and also I have this last condition. This is for the activating drawing. If it is activated, I'm deactivating the drawing state, but if it is not activated, I'm activating the drawing state. For crop, it is also done by this. If it is not activated, I'm activating this, cropping. And for filter button, I'm opening a new frame. This is also a custom class that I have written. It runs this frame, and also grab set is making this frame first responder. So the other frames will not responded by user. So I have adjust frame for adjust button. Adjust frame is also a custom class that I have written. And I have clear button. So this clears the processed image. So I'm copying the original image to processed image and showing the image on canvas. After edit bar class, we have image viewer class. Image viewer class shows the image, and also it contains the crop and draw functions. So here is my instances. This is the shown image, and X and Y points, and cropping points, start and end points. I'm holding rectangle ID for cropping rectangle, and ratio. The ratio is for resizing the image. So show image is for showing the image on canvas. Parameter, image parameter is none at the beginning. If it is none, take the stored image, but if it is not none, take the given image and convert to RGB from BGR, because OpenCV holds BGR image, and I have to convert to RGB because the images are shown in RGB image. I'm taking the height, width, and channel information, and also I'm calculating the ratio of the image. The relation between height and width. If height is bigger than the image viewer rectangle's height, or the width is bigger than image viewer rectangle width, I'm doing some different operations. Like I'm changing the width and height of the image according to canvas size, because canvas size is not changing, so I'm changing the shown image size. I'm decreasing the size of the image, but the original image remains. When I'm saving the image, I'm calculating the original size with the ratio that I'm storing with this. I'm holding, also I'm assigning a value to this ratio at this state, at this line. And here we can see that image TK, this is from the pillow library, and also image class. I'm taking the array, the image array, it turns to image object, and after that image TK creates a photo image with this image object and assign to shown image, and then this shown image, this image TK object assigns to create image function as image. And then I have activate draw, activate crop, deactivate and deactivating crop draw states. In activate functions, I'm binding the events start, draw, and draw for drawing, and also I'm assigning true to is draw state, because this means I'm drawing at the moment. And activate crop binds the start crop, crop, and end crop events, and also assigns true to is crop state. Deactivate drop unbinds the events and also assigns false. Deactivate crop unbinds the event and also assigns false to is crop state. Start draw holds the event point, the X and Y. When I press the button, this means hold the beginning point. And when I move the mouse, it draws. The draw function runs. So it creates a line with the X x's and this current x and y with red color and with 2, and also it's smooth and it's rounded. This is for the canvas, the image viewer. And also I'm drawing the image to the array, on the array. So start crop is for storing the beginning point, and crop means it's changing of the rectangle size. So all the time, if I have rectangle, delete it and draw a new rectangle on the screen. And end crop is for cropping the image. But there's some conditions because the rectangle can be started from top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. So I have to check these states, because if I start, for example, from bottom right, this means the beginning position is higher than ending position. So this can create an error on app. So I have to check these states and assigning the start and end points according to this starting and beginning states. After that, I'm slicing the image from processed image. Because it's an array, I can slice this image. And after that, I'm assigning on processed image and I'm showing the image. Clear canvas means delete everything. I'm using this somewhere here. Before showing the image, I'm clearing everything. And after that, I have filter frame. Filter frame is for filters. I have filter buttons that I showed you before, and the events binding lines and the packing lines. And here is the event functions. These event functions takes the operation and the show image function. So here we can see that the negative, for example, negative operation, black-white operation, sepia, emboss, Gaussian field, Gaussian blur. Sepia and emboss takes kernels with these values, proper values. Gaussian blur takes just the size of a kernel, and median blur also takes just size. Black and white doesn't need to take a size, it's just converting image from BGR or RGB to gray. Negative is just bitwise nuts. This means opposite values of the intensity values. And I have show image. I'm calling the image viewer's show image with a parameter. I have apply button and cancel button. And in adjust frame, I have sliders, but in TK inter, sliders names are scale. So we are defining scale with the, of course, master the parent frame, and from this means the beginning value to end value, the length. I typed 250, and the resolution. This means the each move takes 0.1 length, and it's horizontal oriented. I have labels for these scales. Brightness is for brightness scale, R is for R scale, G is for green scale, B is for blue scale. And I have apply, preview, and cancel buttons, and I'm setting 1 to setting the brightness scale, and I'm binding the events for apply, show, and cancel button. And I'm packing all these components. And then here we can see the event functions that I have. For example, show button does almost all the work. It converts the brightness value with OpenCV's convert scale apps. This converts the intensity values with an alpha and also the beta. Alpha is the multiplier, beta is the constant that adding to the image intensity values. And I'm splitting the B, G, and R matrices, and I'm adding values, or adding and also subtracting, because it's minus. If I'm adding minus value, it means subtracting. Adding or subtracting to B, G, and R values, and then I'm merging them and assigning to processing image, and I'm showing this processing image. And when I apply, and when I press the apply button, this processing image assigns to masters the parent's processed image. If I cancel it, it just destroys the frame. So that's all the information from my app. So let's start the app one more time. Here's my app. I'm picking a new image. Let's pick this image. It's a nice road. And let's draw a shape on the road. And let's crop the road from like this. Yes, nice. And let's filter with, let's use this time emboss or sepia. Emboss, let's use an emboss filter. It's kind of nice filter. And let's adjust, let's make it 50, around 50, and let's preview. Let's make it minus. Okay, let's make green value to around 50, and let's decrease the blue value, or we can increase the blue value. Okay, it's nice. And let's increase the brightness a little bit. Okay, let's apply and save this image. Save as my new road. So that's all for my simple image editor app. Thank you for watching and listening. It's kind of a long one, I know. Maybe it's boring, but this app has very useful information, because I searched and tried to write all this code with tough moments. So I'm suggesting you to check this code if you want to use tkinter, and also if you want to do something like this. It can be a good beginning app for you. So have a nice day. Stay calm, stay happy.